Hey folks, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Unmasked. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 W's of real estate investing. If you do it right, you'll create a 5th one, and you probably already know what that is. The first W in real estate investing is will. Do you have the will? Do you have the desire? Do you have the passion? Are you willing to do what it takes to invest in real estate? It's not something easy. And I'm not trying to sell you something. I really mean it. If you don't have the desire, the will to deal with a tenant or deal with a contractor or deal with people that want to buy your property from you, depending on how you decide to invest in real estate, whether it's a fixer-upper, whether it's a landlord, or whether it's a wholesaler, you are going to have to work with other people. And when you work with other people, you have to be willing to do that work, which is the second W, is work. If you're going to buy a property to rent it out to somebody, you're probably going to have to do some kind of work. Now, it is possible you could hire somebody to do that. Anywhere where you're not willing to do work, you're going to have to pay money to do that. So if I buy a property as a buy and hold, as an example, as a property that I want to rent out, I'm going to have to pay a property manager to do the work for me. If I do the work, then I get to keep more of the reward. If I do a fix and flip, I can hire a contractor to do the work for me. If I wholesale, I'm going to have to work. I'm going to have somebody either providing me the leads of people who are interested in buying these properties, or I'm going to have to find those myself. In either way, you got to be willing to work. Number 3, the third W in real estate investing is wisdom. You can be willing to do anything, and you can be ready to work, and you can say, I've got the drive, I've got the desire. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Wisdom comes from learning from other people's mistakes. There's a saying that you're smart if you learn from your own mistakes, and that you're wise if you learn from the mistakes of others. So there's a lot of information you can learn. Now, I'm pretty open on the mistakes that I've made with my real estate investing. I'm hoping that from that you can learn what not to do. In so doing, you actually become wise. You gain in your wisdom. But part of that is I'm trying to teach you in a way that you don't have to go to those gurus and pay $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 for a weekend or a week or a couple weeks of training from somebody who's going to not really teach you or hold your hand through the process. They'll tell you all the little things about investing in real estate, but they won't really lead you along the path to get you there. You can read books that will teach you the same thing you'll learn at a $10,000 seminar. You can read books and watch YouTube videos that'll teach you the same thing that you'll learn at a $30,000 week meeting or getaway. So what I'm saying is, use the wisdom of other people who have gone before you. Watch the videos of other people that teach on these concepts, on these principles. You have people that are fixing and flipping property. Those are the people you want to learn from if you want to fix and flip property. You want to wholesale property? Talk to the people that are doing it. But it's wise not to spend all of your money, your wealth, that's another W, to spend all your wealth on somebody who may or may not give you the information that you need. It's much easier, and there's so much information that is free, that is good information that you can get online, through YouTube, through blogs, through talking with friends. There's so much information, and if you work at it, if there's something that you want to learn, let's say you want to learn how to fix and flip, there are so many contractors I have run into in my career in rehabbing and fixing and flipping that when you talk to them, they've also done fixing and flipping. You can talk to realtors. There's several realtors that also try their hand at fixing and flipping, and they will tell you the things that they messed up on. Those are people you want to learn from. That's how you gain wisdom. And when you have that wisdom, you're able to make smarter decisions. You're able to make wise decisions on what to buy, when to buy, and where to buy. The 4th W in real estate investing is word. Word, what does that mean? You give your word. When you are investing in real estate, you are telling the person that you're writing this contract with, you're going to sign a contract. You're going to sign a contract with somebody or some company. And that W, your word, is that I'm going to pay when I say I'm going to pay. Now, what happens if you can't pay? You give them the property instead of giving them money. I've had properties that I've been foreclosed on, and my agreement was my word to them was, I will pay you. But if I can't pay you for some reason, you will get the property. That's your word. In many cases, I've also given my word and said, I will pay you this much until this property is paid off. And I've had properties that have been paid off. I have said to people, I will give you my word that I will pay this much, and then I will sell the property. And then I did, and I made the money, and I gave them their money. That happens all the time. If you're talking to a real estate agent and they're showing you a property, by law, they are entitled to that commission if there is one. You give them your word that you're going to buy through them. You don't find a property through a realtor and then try to go back channel to find somebody. That's against the law, one. But two, that destroys your integrity. That destroys your word. So you have to keep to your word. And it will take somebody's money, whether it's your money or somebody else's money, in order to buy property. So when you're using somebody else's money, you're giving them your word that you're going to use their money wisely. If you're using your money, you're telling the person that you're buying from that you're giving your word that you will put that money into an escrow account and give it to them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do in real estate investing. At some point, no matter how you invest in real estate, at some point you're going to give your word on something. Make your word matter. When you shake a hand, make your word your bond. Make that your contract, that you're going to follow through with whatever you say, your word. And if you have the desire, the will to do real estate investing, and you work at real estate investing, and you use wisdom in real estate investing, and you give your word in real estate investing, you will create wealth. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask down below. If you like me, hit the like once. If you don't like me, hit the down twice, and otherwise subscribe.